Hi friends, how are you? Good morning. So it's a Friday. Good time to see how the week went. But in general, how are we doing? Where are we holding? Are we progressing? This kind of work, inner work, internal work, it's hard to see, to know that we're growing, progressing. But we need to know that to be inspired or to have motivation, enthusiasm to keep growing. And for sure you're all growing. It's just a question of we, tuned in and looked to see some of those small victories. So there was a post in the main group, but about being alone, and it's a true point. Many of us, whether we think about it or not, or think about it now, how comfortable are we just being on our own? You go to a waiting room for the dentist, and there's magazines, there's the phones, there's a video playing, anything but just sitting with myself. But at any point I can just tune things off. I can just sit with my own thoughts. I can be with me. I can hang out with me. And people ask me a lot, okay, I have a child self, how do I find it? Build a relationship with it. Okay, what does that mean? It's like, well, it's right there. Just stop running away from yourself. How comfortable are you being alone? Can you take a minute, put on a timer? No phones, no computers, no anything. Just sit, If it makes it easier for you to go out to a nice spot on a park or something like that, to just sit and be with yourself. Now you could go out and you could watch another person, but it's you, it's your thoughts, your thinking, your interaction watching that other person. So try it today. Take a minute without anything else and just, be by yourself and see what comes up, what thoughts come up, what do you put in touch with? Is there an uncomfortable feeling? Is it less uncomfortable than you notice times you were alone in the past, just with yourself? But as you do this work, you begin to form a relationship with that part of you. You begin to be unconditionally accepting of it. Whatever he thinks, whatever she feels, whatever comes up, judging thoughts about people around me, things that I see, I just notice it and take it in. So it happens more, it becomes more comfortable. We stop running from it, we start facing it, we swivel and we pivot and start to take a look at it instead of running away from it. That long time running away from it, medicating, avoiding it, leads us to feel very uncomfortable being alone, because then, I have to face it. But we have it. I'm giving you tools to be aware of it, to be sensitive to it, to know what to do to hang out with it. Now another idea, if you happen to say, I'm going to take some time in the park and just sit, some people wonder, I have an inner child, what's it like? Go watch kids. See kids on the park. Just watch them play, watch them move, watch them talk, watch how they act. Go take a look at some kids if you're out in the park. If not, you're not. It's not a big deal. But if you happen to be at a park and you're taking your minute and just sitting by yourself, enjoying it and connecting with yourself, if you have to see some kids, it's also another great way to gain some insight into that kid inside ourselves. Because whatever you're seeing out there, aspects and features of it is inside in your child self. Anyway, enjoy. Let me know how it goes.